The thing that causes a narcissist to collapse after breaking up with you. When a narcissist breaks up with you, they may have a fear of losing control over you. They may have planned the breakup as a way to emotionally manipulate and control you, wanting you to collapse and become completely reliant on them. They may even hope that you will harm yourself, as it would give them the opportunity to seek out a new source of narcissistic supply. The question to ask yourself after a breakup with a narcissist is what you hope to gain from the split. The time for your future is now, and it is not far away from a state of blissful contentment. It is not an easy process, but progress is being made, and you have a say in the matter today. In today's video, we will discuss the many convincing arguments against maintaining any emotional connection with a narcissist. It is essential to understand that narcissists can keep us trapped in the past, even when they are not around. If you try to avoid the narcissist altogether, they may find a way to convince you to stay in the relationship. Narcissists will always be narcissists, no matter how you or they try to change. Even after a breakup, they may feel possessive and try to maintain control over you. There are 3 possible outcomes of having contact with a narcissist. The best outcome is for those affected to be able to pick themselves up, move on with their lives, and be grateful for their newfound independence. For some, it may be more difficult to break free from the mental and emotional bonds they have with the narcissist. This video will focus on the last 2 types, as they are the ones who still have an emotional tie to the narcissist. Narcissists are often characterized by an obsessive preoccupation with their victims, so it is not surprising that they would devote so much time and energy to them. We can zero in on the precise cause of the problem there. It doesn't matter if you're case 2 or case 3 if you still care about the narcissist emotionally. Let's talk about love first. Some people may find narcissists attractive despite their many shortcomings. Some people who have broken up with a narcissist may still hold out hope that they will be picked up again. Attracting the narcissist may be helpful for certain people in abusive relationships. You may be remembering the good times you had with the narcissist, how you felt loved and appreciated during the love-bombing phase. It's hard to imagine how someone who seemed like the ideal life partner at the time can quickly turn into your worst nightmare. What's important to note is the importance of accepting the narcissist in order to change one's outlook on them. For example, it turns out they aren't who they say they are. The first step towards releasing traumatic bonds is realizing there is a problem. Having feelings for a narcissist despite knowing they are toxic is an indication of an unhealthy attachment that needs to be broken. Keeping a notebook or writing down all the unpleasant things the narcissist has done or said to you and how those things made you feel will help you avoid falling into the trap of rationalizing or dismissing the narcissist's horrible behavior. By reading through your notes whenever you feel sentimental, you can remind yourself of the reality of the situation. Additionally, talking to a professional counselor about your feelings of sorrow and betrayal may provide a sense of resolution and peace. Even if you feel like you're just going through the motions, it's important to take care of yourself, pursue the activities that bring you joy, and value the relationships that give your life meaning. One tactic that can aid in regaining self-respect and creating emotional distance from the narcissist is to focus on self-love and personal growth. This can be done by keeping a journal where one records only good and encouraging thoughts and sentiments about oneself, one's loved ones, and one's goals. Let's talk about the topic of hatred now. Holding on to bitterness toward the narcissist can harm our personal well-being far more than it harms the narcissist. Tension and paranoia can set in as we anxiously await the narcissist's next move. Prolonged exposure to stress and negative energy can compromise our nervous and immune systems, making us sick both physically and mentally. It's important to note that our revulsion towards the narcissist is akin to romantic love. The human mind is capable of intense emotions like love and hate. The narcissist has no use for us once we have been worn down to the point of mental and emotional exhaustion. They intend to sway our emotions and opinions. We must reach a place where we are aware of them, but no longer care about them personally. Our previous enthusiasm for them has faded, and exposure to them on a regular basis has made us immune to their negative consequences. Ignoring their existence can be just as detrimental, as it means betraying our presence, thoughts, and behaviors to them. It's important to remember that interacting with narcissists can be draining, and separating ourselves emotionally from them is the first step in freeing ourselves from their influence. It's important to remember that healing from a relationship with a narcissist takes time and effort. It's not a quick fix, and it's not something that can be done alone. Seeking support from a therapist or counselor can be incredibly helpful in navigating the process of healing and moving on. It's also important to surround yourself with a supportive network of friends and family who understand what you're going through and can offer emotional support. In conclusion, a relationship with a narcissist can be incredibly damaging, both emotionally and mentally. It's important to understand this relationship's dynamics, take steps toward healing, and move on. This may include seeking support from a therapist or counselor, keeping a record of the narcissist's behavior, and surrounding yourself with a supportive network. Remember that healing takes time, and it's not something that can be done alone. With time, patience, and effort, it is possible to move on and find a healthier and happier life. I appreciate your time and attention and will do my best to answer your questions in a way that is easily digestible in future videos. Please share your thoughts in the comments section. The effort and focus you have given to this are greatly appreciated.